Hello, it's Bob and Kathy. We're attempting to go live again. First test wasn't real good. Some audio problems. Get the comments back on. Oh, good. It's much better. Yeah, I think I had the wrong setting for it, so I changed it a little bit. Hello, Jason Outdoors. This is much better also. That's good. Yeah, we're going to talk a little about when we first got started backpacking. Our packs were very heavy. Talking about right in a 38-pound range total weight. And of course, we started out with these old Alice packs with these metal frames. And those things are heavy. Remember yours?
Oh yeah, I just about fell over backwards with that.
Yeah, those are very heavy.
Like, this isn't happening.
And then as the time went on, I got my base weight down to about in a 10 to 12 pound range. And I think yours is right around the same thing, 10, 12, 14 maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of depends on the weather. Of course, it seems like we're always in a colder weather when we're backpacking.
And my pack is significantly more light now, so.
Right, she has the ULA Ohm 2.0. And I got the Z-Packs Arc Haul, which is about 1.5 pounds.
But I do like the new light AF packs.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see all the new colors out there. That was like fabulous.
Right, Z-Packs is limited on the colors. It's only a handful of colors they have. Light AF, they have a lot of different color options.
Yeah.
That's definitely a future pack. I'd like to try one someday.
That was the main reason I didn't go with it at first. You know, there was no color.
Right.
So.
There we go. Welcome everyone. We got 9 watching right now. So, what's your future trip plans?
You know, we're still unsure right now with this COVID thing and everything and flying restrictions, and
Right.
we're just playing it by ear and seeing where we want to go.
Right, we had thought about flying out to the West Coast.
I'd love to go to Oregon. We'll see.
Oh, good to see you in the chat, the Simonsons. Yeah, and then I know our early plans maybe. I like the Superior Hiking Trail. I'd like to go back there again this year. A different section you haven't seen yet.
Right, that was nice. It was fun.
So many waterfalls there and rapids, and it's one of my favorite hikes of all time. It seems like there's this never-ending views, seeing something different.
Right.
Hello, Alex. It's good to see you in the chat. And then Nordhaus Dunes, we went down there last year. That was really nice.
That was cold.
It was a cold.
It was very, very cold that night.
That was in, I think it was mid to late September.
Right. The next day was gorgeous, but.
Right. We camped almost on Lake Michigan. That wind was blowing all night through the hammocks.
Right.
You could feel it.
We drove for like 7 hours and like crawled in the dark.
Right. It was dark out. But it was really nice. Second day was nice. We got to see that snake on the trail.
Right.
That hognose snake. That was
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever saw one. No, second time. We saw one on Mastee River Trail also.
Yeah.
So, other trips, I mean, like I mentioned earlier in a test stream, Pictured Rocks has been so busy with this COVID. They used to average around 600,000 to 700,000 visitors per year. Last year, they're 1.2 million. That's a new record for there.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, we had a hard time finding a campsite. Oh, head north. Welcome to chat. And Porcupine Mountains.
We always hit that.
We got lucky. There's the last campsite. I think they got 62 or 3 campsites. We found the last one, and we made a nice little loop out of it last year. So we definitely got to look at reserving early this year.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it loves Pictured Rocks, Jason Outdoors.
Oh.
Yeah, that is an amazing area. I know Adventure Archives really loved it when we met them up there.
One of my favorite places as well.
I think I actually got a picture of us with them when we were there somewhere. Yeah, here's around campsites, mosquito campsite.
And there's also one above.
Right, and this one here I showed earlier. That's one of their, a still image from their video. Yeah. Hey Josh, yes, I actually have a picture of you in it also, when you were Tim Watson.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun meeting up with you guys at Pictured Rocks.
So what is everyone else planning?
Yeah, James, if you want to go Pictured Rocks, make sure you reserve early. At least 2 months in advance, if not even longer than that. Josh, I'm sure he must have some plans. I know he loves Pictured Rocks. He loves Michigan. I think he went to Manistee River Trail, a couple different places he went.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lance. Lance from the Outland channel. It's an awesome channel. He's been on YouTube for a long time, just like we have been. And Lance has had some cool videos out there. Hey, Adam.
Any plans for Isle Royale, or if possible, Northern
Oh,
Ontario?
I think about Isle Royale all the time.
Yes, it's a possibility. Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
they're only allowing so many people on the island from last I heard.
Yeah.
So it's not real easy to get there right now. But yes, it's been on our list for a really long time. I think one of the first YouTube videos I ever watched was someone from Lower Michigan that did a trip there. Excellent 3-part series video.
And it was funny.
It was funny. It made us want to go there.
Oh, yeah.
I'll jump on it ASAP. Yep, it's a good idea. See you, Josh here. Love to get back to Pictured Rocks again. Fortunately, it looks like most of my summer's already booked up for trips. Yeah, it's good.
It's great.
Yes, that's good. Outland, yes, Outland. He's at Smokies, Ozarks planned for this year. Excellent. I always love to see it.
Yeah.
I like the Ozarks down there.
I love the Smokies.
Smokies is great. Ozarks is definitely on the list. Maybe I'll have to hook up with Spaguyver someday down there. No, he's down in that area,
Yeah.
general area. You know, Outland, we met him at the Ohio meetup. We gotta get down there again. We'd like to see another meetup someday. Maybe sometime in the future again. That was a lot of fun hanging out with them guys. We had Tim there, Jason from Outdoor Adventures. Who was all there? There's so many of them. Oh, Shill Brothers.
Shills.
Yeah.
CJ and
CJ was there. Yeah.
Josh. Jordan.
Jordan, John, yeah. Oh, Restless was there.
Yes,
He's a
don't forget
goofball.
Restless.
Oh, he's funny. At North Mike McKay. Just finished my through hike of the Centennial Trail. Oh, it's cool. Black Hills. Love. Yes. I want to go back to the Black Hills. We went into the Badlands area and saw Mount Rushmore, went to Wyoming. That was really nice.
Let's speak. Yes.
But yeah, Centennial Trail's right near, goes through the Black Hills, I think behind it. I'm not sure. I'd definitely like to check that out sometime. Yeah, let's see if we have a picture of our trip in Wyoming, because that's the time we went. That was definitely a challenging hike. When we climbed up that mountain.
Well, we kind of took a little detour.
This is what the climb. That's what the climb looked like to get to the summit. It was not easy. Then we had some moose by our campsite. See it down there. And of course, Pictured Rocks. We always love it there. Yeah. Okay, get our comments back up. Carlson Adventures. Hello. Yeah, Lance says we're due for another meetup for sure. Definite. James.
River Trail.
Mastique's up here in the UP. Manistee River Trail at least a couple times this year. Yeah, we've been there a few times, 3 times maybe. Yeah, I like that. I like that loop. It's a 20-mile loop. I actually did a solo there. I was supposed to meet up with Tim Watson, but we didn't quite meet up. We have the worst luck trying to meet. We missed each other a couple times on different trips.
Not difficult to do.
But I did that 20-mile loop before I did Superior Hiking Trail, just to get a hike in to get prepared. Trained for about 5 weeks before doing that over 200-mile hike. Wore leg weights and that a lot. Had to strengthen up the knees. Yeah, 120 miles directly through the hills. Oh, the Grand Tetons, that'd be so cool to go there. Yeah, Wyoming's awesome. I've been any trails south of Nordhaus? No, I've only been to Nordhaus and Manistee River. It's the only trails I've done in Lower Michigan so far. There's a Jordan pathway I think someone recommended. There's a few different ones down there now. Oh, Russell, yes, hi. Josh, supposed to meet up in Picture Rocks too. My wife and I hiked. Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yes. We had the same campsite booked, but we missed each other. It took us a little longer. I should have to hike the about 15 miles or so. We just
The
stopped
black
and
flies were so bad that day.
stopped and we had to go play in the water in Lake Superior. That water's always cold. Carlson Adventures. There's an overlanding trip planned in UP. Oh, awesome. We go all the way up to Copper Harbor and back. Copper Harbor is an excellent area.
I have
up in
not
Keeneland
seen it
Peninsula.
myself yet.
Yeah, I was up there, I was young, from I think it's 1980 or 81. It's the last time I was up there. Beautiful area. The overlooks are really nice. Yeah, Josh, his wife hates the flies. Yeah, no, we made up, actually, Kathy here made up something to spray on for black flies.
I did. I made a black fly spray. It was from a recipe someone had posted on here. I would have to look up the source.
Right, it was on some YouTube video. We tried it, and so far, it seems to have worked.
And from what I hear, they're actually drawn to blue. And what was I wearing that day? What color was my pack? Blue, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I think you did have the blue pack. Let's see. Mute Man. Never hiked below the bridge in Michigan. Easier to hike up here in Minnesota. I love Minnesota. That's Superior Hiking Trail. I never get tired of it. Then there's that good place, a little bakery in Schroeder.
Oh, yeah.
Get these little pan pizzas. Oh, those are so good.
They were really good.
Carlson Adventures. Oh, Drummond Island. Yes.
Oh, wow.
That's a eastern part of the Upper Peninsula. It's a large island. I've seen a few people hike there. I don't know much about it. I don't even know if there's any YouTube videos of it. I'll have to try looking it up again someday.
Yes.
But I know someone that hiked there though. He loved it. So yeah, definitely gotta look into that again. And then there's another trail I have on plan. Maybe next year. I don't think I'll do it this year. It's the Beatty Knock Trail. It runs from Munising, Lake Superior, and it goes down to Rapid River, which is the Lake Michigan area. So Superior to Lake Michigan hike or something like that. They call it 50 miles or 55 miles, something like that. Be something I always want to try. So that's on my list. Josh says, you definitely do Picture Rocks Trail again. Such a beautiful area. Perfect for beginners.
It is.
Yeah, it's an easier trail to hike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was 42.5 miles from the visitor center to visitor center. And it's out of that 42.5 miles, you get about 36 good miles of views. So it's definitely a nice, beautiful area. Ah, he's at North Mike. He's got one of those pizzas. Yeah, they're good. That's the one in Schroeder on Superior Hiking Trail.
I thought it was some of the best I've ever had, actually. But
yeah, it was good. Lance from Outland. Hiker Jay told me about Drummond Island last year, or not last year, but he said it was awesome. That's good to know. Like I say, definitely gotta look into that.
yeah.
A lot of good trails up here in UP. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got the North Country Trail that runs through. And there's a lot of nice spots on there. There's another, I can't remember what it's called. It's near the Porcupine Mountains. It's a little north of it. It's a very challenging hike. It's a lot of like cliff views and stuff. It's almost like Porcupine Mountains. But that's another one that somebody told me to try sometime. So you gotta look into it. It's more, I think you almost need a shuttle though to drop you off and you hike it. It's not a loop. John? Josh, there's really a great coffee shop in Munising called Falling Rock Cafe. You ever hear of that one?
I have not.
No. Remember going there after the first time we hiked Picture Rocks Trail. Oh, that's good to know. I'm not much of a coffee drinker, but she loves coffee.
Definitely.
Yeah, Jimmy stopped. Remember with Adventure Archives, the Bear Trap or something like that it's called? We had pasties there.
Yeah,
I think that was our first time ever have eaten pasties, so
right.
they really liked it. I was talking to Brian earlier in a chat. I know he wants to come back up here again. So I never know, it could be another meetup with them. Let's see. Any other questions or? How about gear? Is there any new gear that you had in the last year or so?
No.
Not really. Since my Superior Hiking Trail 200+ mile hike, I had my gear for the most part dialed in, except for that pillow from, what was that called? That inflatable pillow?
Right.
Where'd that come from? I can't remember.
You kill them. You totally kill them.
That pillow was awesome. I loved it. It's one of my favorite pieces of gear, but it only lasts about 1 year and it started going flat. It's that free one they give away. You pay the shipping. Can't remember the company's name. And I think yours started going flat after a while too. So they kind of like both fails. So let's try something different.
Oh yeah, that stinks when the weather does not.
Oh, Anisha calls backpacking. Hi from Washington. Hello. Yes, I watched many of his videos over the years. Another good channel. Very good channel. Highly recommend it. Check him out. Girls and Adventures. Hiked Picture Rocks 2 years ago. Rain most of the time. Oh yes, it rains a lot up here.
Yes.
The views were blocked by fog most of the time. It was still an awesome trail. Yes, we've been through those rainy days.
Foggy.
Fog.
Like when we were up by Mount LeConte there in the Smokies.
Oh, the Smokies. Right, we got up with it in there. It was all like in the clouds. Got no views, but it was still fun.
Have we had any black bear encounters? We have seen a few bears.
Yes. The bear cubs. There's a Smokies you saw across the road when we're driving up it. No, not Picture Rocks, did we? No. He has Porcupine Mountains.
Porcupine Mountains, we saw one through the woods. It like crossed in front of us a ways. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to get between a mama and a cub. You never want to do that. Yeah, Josh Ebersol says needs to get David Gray up there. I don't know if he's ever been up here. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. He has a good backpacking channel. I think he's from Ohio, right? I believe he is. Yeah, any black bear encounters? We've had a mountain lion in the backyard here where we live.
Yes.
So we get a few interesting animals. I had a wolf walk by me up in Pictured Rocks within 100 feet, 125 feet of the hammock. That was a wolf. And I seen the tracks in the snow. It just kept walking in the straight line. Didn't bother me. Was it Pillow Outdoor Vitals? Yes, that's what it was. I would not recommend it. It's a comfortable pillow, but they don't hold air after a while. At least ours didn't. Remember Restless Outdoors made a video. He ran over it with his vehicle. Guy's silly. Yeah, baffled by our base weights being so low. 23-pound cold weather base weight. Yeah, that's about right. Right in the 23-pound range for cold weather. Now, if it's a summer, I can get by with about The range is 17 pounds total. Base weight would be I think I get my base weight to get right around 9 pounds base weight. Total weight of 17, 18.
And I don't do the cold weather. That one I'm out.
I'd like to do a picture rocks winter again. I was supposed to do it this winter, but never got around to it yet. Probably be spring very soon. Yeah. Ohio and Pennsylvania hiking communities are big on YouTube. Yes, that's true. Yeah, it seems like almost everybody's in Ohio. Shill Brothers and Tim, and Josh is there. I believe David Gray is there. No, is Restless? Yes, he's Ohio. Restless
I believe
Outdoors.
so, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long list of them, I know. Oh, Josh says David is from Indiana. Okay. That's where Robbie is from Adventure Archives. Yeah, we got a few of them saying, oh, he's from Indiana.
Indiana it is.
About Josh. Mountain lions, he scared Josh. Yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with one of them. And I know I almost stepped on pretty close, we almost stepped on a prairie rattlesnake. Where was that, Badlands? Yeah.
Yeah, it was the woman.
Badlands.
She looks at me, she goes, don't move, there's a rattlesnake by you. And I'm looking down, I'm like, oh, where is it?
It's right in the bush there. No, I don't want to mess around with that. Yeah, Brian King asked, your thoughts on North Country Trail, maybe through hike UP? That would be a fun hike. That'd be quite a few miles. I'm not sure how many miles that would be. UP is long. Maybe it'd be 250, 275 mile hike because the trail, goes in different areas too. But yeah, that would be nice. I heard of people that hiked it. I would recommend if somebody's to do a North Country Trail, probably one of the better sections to do is the one in UP here. It's from Northeast Michigan, 10 University in UP. What did Josh have here? Ohio has a huge YouTube footprint. Yes. I love it down Ohio. I mean, they may not think it's a lot. I thought Mohican was really nice. Yeah, very nice area. It's a smaller park, but there's a lot to see in that little park.
Right.
It'd be a good place for a meetup too.
The weather's nice.
Yeah, compared to here.
Right.
Got up to 36 today here. That's about our average high.
It's now like 23 or something.
Right. No, your quilts are the same as mine, just different colors.
I stick with the regular gear, yeah.
Right. Your pack, I mean, they're universal. It can be used for men or women, and
right.
You may pack a little more clothing to stay warm.
Right. I wish they made the top quilts a little longer, but
She likes to really be snuggled in. She doesn't want her top quilt to just go up the shoulder. She wants it at the top of her head.
Yeah.
Carlson Adventures. Funny how there's so many Ohio backpackers, but not a lot of great hiking. Yeah, it's kind of true.
Yes.
What was the other area you went to that was really nice in Ohio?
Hocking Hills.
Hocking Hills.
Beautiful. Mm-hmm.
We just day hiked it, but that's a beautiful area.
Mm-hmm. I
don't know, was it Zalaski or something like that? And then there's another nice area, Lake Vescuvius, I think it's called. I've seen some nice videos from there. That's getting closer to Pennsylvania. There you go. Homemade backpacking meals.
We haven't really created anything new yet.
You had those wraps that time, chicken.
It was like a tortilla wrap. The weight's a little heavier, but it's all what you're
We haven't really tried homemade peaches yet. Talked about it. There's some other ideas you've had.
Right.
Chicken all king I made once. It didn't turn out the best. The peas were hard, but it was pretty good. It was good overall.
Right. Healthier anyway.
Right. It's one of the healthier meals. Yeah, surprisingly, I know very few backpackers around UP. Mostly I see people from Wisconsin and Minnesota on the trails around, Lower Michigan, all those areas. I've met quite a few from even like different areas, South Carolina, New Hampshire. I was talking to some people that were from way out there. They actually liked it in the UP more than the White Mountains. I found that very surprising, but I suppose they're used to seeing those mountains. They see them all the time. A lot of people just love Lake Superior. Yeah, there's not very many backpackers in UP. We're one of the very few. There are some, but not a lot.
Dehydrated apple slices. Yeah, they are delicious. We've tried dehydrating the oranges as well, but
Oh,
they're not
I'm
quite
way
so
off on
good.
the chats here. Because North Country Trail has a lot of good sections of UP. Definite. Tequanamon Falls. That is a very nice area.
Hmm.
We camped there once. We had an interesting situation.
Yes, we did.
We have a video on it. Turned out to be kind of a fail because of the campsite situation.
But in the end, it was all right.
Yes. Mostly a western half, Mutman said. Yeah. More cliffs and stuff on the western part of the UP. Yeah, Josh Ebersol, he says apple slices are delicious. Definite. Yeah, Mohican's underrated. Free backcountry sites. Yeah, I didn't even realize that.
Hmm.
We gotta get back down to Ohio. We got too many good friends down there. 36 Fahrenheit.
Well,
Heat wave. Yeah. It was 58 yesterday here, which was a record high. Now today's back to normal. I think our average is 35 for this time of the year. Booked a couple of backcountry sites at Picture Rocks. Awesome. You'll love it
yeah,
there.
for sure.
Ed Rock's pretty pricey. Zalaski is a good one in Ohio. Yeah, Carlson Adventure said. Josh Eversole, you never been to Zalaski? Always, yeah. May have to talk Tim into going there. That'd be one maybe we should try. Hi, Fred.
Hi, Fred.
Yes, we camped right next to Fred in Mohican. Our campsite was, our hammocks were only maybe 30 feet from each other. What shoes does she wear? What shoes do you wear?
I just wear like regular trail runners, I guess you would say. Just
What brand were they? Were they Skechers?
I have worn Skechers. I've worn Fila, work well.
Yeah, I've
Just
only.
a good built, a quality shoe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. I went and bought Skechers about 6 years ago. That's all I've been using. And it's not really a. You don't hear Skechers a whole lot for a hiking shoe, but I mean, it lasted my whole entire 213 miles on Superior Hiking Trail, and I still used them after that.
Right. You can tell by looking at the sole and.
Right. Zalaski Lake Vescovius, Wayne National Forest, are not far from the Shawnee State Forest. Yeah, see, they got a lot of areas. There's one that they called, what's it called? Little Smokies or something? I could be wrong, but that seemed like a cool area. I think Jason just hiked it not long ago. Jason from Outdoor Adventures. Probably a good chance of merging some of these names, but there you go. Josh, Fred wants to go to Zalaski with you. I bet he'd do it. There, let's do it. Outdoors Inspired. What's up, guys? Good to see you guys streaming. Cheers. Yay, good to see you on here. I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe Outdoors Inspired is from Colorado. I may be wrong, I'm not sure. I'm more likely I'm wrong. Hang to trees. Hello from Indiana. Oh, we got a lot of Indiana friends out here on our chat right now. Carlson Adventures. Nice thing about Zalaski is the water. That's
big.
Definitely
Yeah.
want water. We've had some areas where there's very sketchy in the past for water sources.
But not a big deal.
No.
We planned pretty well, so.
Superior Hiking Trail had one section, and I can't remember exactly where it was. And my water filter, this crazy Sawyer Micro, it's called. I bought a brand new one. It's bigger. Oh, perfect. A little lighter. Take it on a trip. after about 4 or 5 days, it just started to plug up, and I couldn't back flush it anymore. So just trickling water out of it. It was a nightmare trying to filter water. And so I was only, rather than filling up 2 bottles, I just fill up 1. Then I'd be, I think there's one area, maybe 7, 8 miles between campsites, and it's one of the hot days. That micro was a nightmare. I went right back to the Sawyer squeeze. Josh Ebersol. Love to have you guys come back down to Ohio. Yes, definitely have to do that. I think I lost where I was. Oh, way up here. We're in Indiana. Hang.
Fred said he tried not to snore.
Oh, yeah. Fred tried not to snore. Oh, when I think I snore enough too.
He has his moments.
Yeah, there was somebody in Mohican that was snoring crazy that night. Remember that one?
Yes.
I thought it was a bear coming
Oh.
into the area. The guy was real nice though. I really liked him.
He was. Have we
Trap
backpacked?
Hills section on NCT.
No?
No, I think Trap Hills, is that the one up by Porcupine Mountains? I could be wrong. I forget names sometimes. But that was one that a lot of people talked about. Definitely on the list. So many it's on the list. Laurel Highlands.
We
Oh,
have
definitely thought about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Jason has so many videos from there. I know he loves it. I think it's 70 miles. So it's an idea.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a good, nice loop it makes. That's a good idea. Hoosier National Forest. Yes, I've looked at that already. There's so many neat areas. Our list is long.
I guess we'll have to throw it all in a hat, pull one out.
Right.
Yeah.
Fred says he wears Skechers.
Yes.
Great luck. Yep. And some people say they wear out quicker, but I don't know. I don't have that much of a problem with them. I get about a year and a half I get out of them usually. A year and a half.
And I usually get a few years out of them.
Her.
I do.
Josh. Shiny State Forest. Yep. They called the Little Smokies. Okay. No, I knew it was something like that. Ever thought about hiking the entire AT? Yes. First, after I did the Superior Hiking Trail, I was ready to go doing something like the AT after that. But it's going to take a few years. We have to make sure everything's all paid up, all bills are paid and all that. And you have to save.
Yes, the time.
Right, time. It makes it take, 4.5 months to hike it. Definite though. Got to do it. But it's going to be a while. You're looking at it 8 to 10 years from now. So it's not going to be something soon.
No.
Little Smokies. Yeah. I know Hoosier National Forest. Watch all of Adventure Archive videos. And they've been there a couple of times. It's a nice area. Come to Indiana, hike to Knobstone. I'm not sure where that is. It must be a southern part of Indiana. I know they got some nice areas down there, southern part.
Yeah.
You always think of Indiana being flat. You get down to southern part, it looks more like the Red River Gorge, almost like it. Uh-oh, did I lose where it was again? Yeah, Mute Man, getting spring fever. Ice is melting, so no more ice fishing. I still have ice out here. I just saw somebody ice fishing out there with a portable ice shack. Because we live right next to a lake, only about 350 feet from it. Jason H., why does Pictured Rocks charge so much for backcountry camping?
Good question.
Yeah, they do. It used to be $5 for a person at a campsite. And that was the only fee. And now they charge, I think, an additional $15 on top of it. For
Demand, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, right. $15 on top of it, I believe, for their reservation fee or whatever it's called. Oh, yeah, I was right about Outdoors Inspired. Colorado. I remember him recommending, telling me, "Yeah, come out to Colorado." Oh, that's Colorado's been
It
our.
would be great.
That's one of
Yes.
the very high on our list. I know we had talked about going out there and try to climb up Long's Peak. I think it's called Long's Peak, right?
I believe so.
Right. It's one of those real crazy climbs. Might not come back after that climb, though. What's your favorite camp on this pure hiking trail? Wow, what was my favorite campsite there?
Don't look at me. I wasn't there.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. I liked a lot. I had a lot of private ones too. I think that Lake Agnes, I think it's called. That was really nice. There's a couple of different lake ones I was at. And I think the streams I like better than the lakes actually. I mean, next to any little stream that has rapids, I sleep way better at night. So any campsite with a stream that has rapids, I would say that would be definitely my favorite. Okay, Josh, considering switching to the Katahdin, that's called B-free filter. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff about them. I've never tried it. I've never had any bad luck with the Sawyer squeeze. It's been really good. I've been using the Sawyers for years. Just that micro, I don't know. Just stay away from the micro. That's all I can say. But yeah, I think it might be Catadin or something like that. The name of it.
Have we hiked in Ontario? No.
No, I never did
I wouldn't
Canada.
mind doing so though.
Yeah, right. Her family's from Canada, so she's
Yeah.
always talked about that. Going to Quebec area or something. We talked about that for years. We got Hank the Trees. I'm just watching him. I think it was his channel, wasn't it? No, maybe not. I can't remember. I was watching somebody's fishing program today.
Do you use a hiking app? You should check out one called Hiking Project. It's really good.
Oh, I'll definitely have to try that. Or at least look into it, yeah. I mean, what's that one I had last year? It's actually G?
I think Gia.
Gia or something like that? Usually most of the time I just use maps the old-fashioned way. I should. And it cost me a couple of wrong turns in the past. Indianapolis. Okay. Josh says, Picture Rocks is about average price for permits. Oh, Trap Pills is over by me, Mutman says. James wants to know, do you like the OHM? Or would you switch? You like your pack or?
It's meeting the need right now. Have I considered getting another pack? I have.
It's a decent pack though. Do you get any shoulder pains or anything?
No.
So
this one
I mean,
seems pretty
so you
good.
really
It's
can't.
a lot better than my other pack was.
Right.
Yeah, a lot lighter. So.
Right. Of course, you're not supposed to have a lot of weight on your shoulders.
Right.
Well, 25% of your weight, or 25% on your shoulders. The rest on your hips. Unless you're one of those real ultralight hikers. A lot of them are getting away from hip belts. They just have the shoulders only, the shoulder straps.
I can't imagine not having a hip belt.
I know. I don't know. I couldn't do that either. Head north. Mike McKay's heading out to AT in 2 weeks. Can't wait. Awesome. Are you hiking the entire trail? There's 2,190 miles. Hope you get out there. Yeah, thanks for watching, Josh. It's excellent having your comments on here. Yeah, Mike, will you be vlogging your hike? There's a guy we know that's hiking AT right now. He does have a small YouTube channel. It's hard to find. Kyle, you remember his last name? We met him with 39 Camper. Camped with him a couple of years ago.
I do not remember his last name.
He's in Hot Springs right now. I keep in touch with him. I forget his actual last name.
He's like Gunderson.
Oh, well, thanks for joining the chat, Lance. Yeah, well, definitely got to meet up again. Todd says he loves our videos. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, Lake Agnes was great. My favorite with Pen Creek. I think I stayed at Pen Creek. Because 13 days on trail, you can't forget which ones you were at. But I believe that was close to Bean Lake. I think I had to make a couple of switchbacks, hike down to get to it, and there's a little stream. There's a few campers there at night, but it was really nice. I set my hammock up about 10 feet from the stream. Oh, thanks for joining the chat here in a live stream, Fred. He's doing his grades tonight.
Yeah.
You ordered a titanium stove. Hope to do some serious, hot tenting. Yeah, we could use that up here. That'd make our winters a lot more fun.
It would.
I mean, I like sleeping in a hammock and a pictured rocks. I mean, it's cold and everything, but a hot tent, you could really enjoy it.
Yeah, right.
What video editing software do I use? Everything I have is old. It's bought in 2015. Everything I'm still using the original. Back in 2015, everybody thought it was great. My camera's from then. I mean, it all works. So it's a Sony Vegas,
something like that.
Platinum or something like that. 15. My little webcam is about the same age. Everything's about the same age. If you ever get to Ontario, reach out to John Irwin with Lost Lakes, Ontario. Oh, canoeing. Yeah, canoeing is. We have kayaks. We love to kayak. It's one thing we do every year.
Mm-hmm.
There's a river not far from us. Very nice river with rapids. Any new packs or new gear this year?
Not yet.
Nothing yet this year. I keep thinking about getting a new tarp, like a Dyneema tarp or something like that, but I've had mine for 6 years. Never got wet once. Don't want to knock on wood. But yeah, so far it's been really good. Everything I have, it's pretty much dialed in since my Superior hiking trail hike. Everything worked out perfect for my gear, so it's hard to change stuff when it's working good. Sawyer Squeeze is good. What do you want? Is it Katadyn? Something like that. Bee-free water filters are way better, in my opinion. It could be.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying it. Yeah.
I know Syntax 77 has one. I know he had sent to him a few years ago, and he loves it. I know I talked to him about it once in comments. Yeah, I think the one difference between a Bee-free and Squeeze is the price. It's really not that much difference. I think a Sawyer Squeeze around 30, and I think Bee-free is somewhere in a range of 45. So it's not a huge difference in price. It'd be worth trying though, definite. Oh, and thanks for joining the stream, Adam. Yeah, so we have to get up early in the morning also. Can't wait to see some more videos from us. Jordan River Valley Loop this year. Rocky Raccoon Dogman. Yeah, that's been on my list for a while. It's over by Gaylord, Grayling area, I believe. Lower Michigan, northern part. Okay, Olive. Yeah, I've heard of it.
A lot of options.
Yeah, I may have to try that. Okay. I think we're caught up on the chats. So how long have we been on here? 45 minutes.
Unbelievable.
Right. Okay. And we have 25 watching. So any last minute questions? And then we'll be wrapping it up. We have our dog sleeping on the bed right now. He's backpacked with us a couple times in the past. Okay, here's a
Free only filters.
Be-free only filters. 1,500 liters before you need to buy replacement. That's the rub. Okay. I think the Sawyer squeeze, I know they say, I don't know, lasts a really long time, but about 3 years you gotta replace it for us. It starts to slow down. I mean, you can back flush it with distilled water. Use distilled water when you back flush at home. Of course, you can't do that in trail, but you get home, always use distilled. Hope to get out. Yeah, we'll be out hiking again this year. That's for sure. I like to go out sooner. Never know when.
Yeah, it's been a long year for sure.
No, it's been fun. Yes, it's fun. It's always fun doing. It's been a long time since we did a live stream. I think it's the last time we did it was at least 3 years ago. I have to look it up. It's good to talk to the community. And a lot of times you have good questions. Brian says, keep up the good work. Thanks, Brian. James says, thanks for your entertainment. Yeah, I don't know if we're really entertaining. Good to see you guys. Looking forward to seeing more of your adventures. Brian, your international sensation. I do get recognized on a trail once in a while, almost all the time actually, almost every trip. I know this Superior Hiking Trail, one of the guys that hiked, that was in the shuttled up with us, what was his name, Laker? He recognized me right away. And then there was another one at campsite that recognized me. He hollers, up trail. He sees me walking up the campsite. Then some guys made me some breakfast in the morning. That was really nice there. Then there's another lady that recognized me and she bought me some food. Brought me some food from McDonald's or something. The daughter would happen to meet up, was camping at the same campsite, and she told the mother, "Yeah, you know who I'm camping with?" Okay, James, you were. Oh, this chat was a lot of fun. This live stream, we really enjoyed talking to everyone. And we'll have to do this again in a very near future.
Take care.
Take care, everyone.